Ok, ok. Bien, no sé cómo decirlo. Es una emisión un poco larga, sí, porque estamos como buscando como muchas pistas a intentar encontrarlo a Dennis, que no sabemos qué hicimos o qué pasó, pero es como que es impactante. Bastante tenso y todo lo demás. Es como que es un pueblo muy raro, pero en cierta forma como que nos empezamos a encariñar. Nada, no digo nada más para no extenderlo. Espero que lo disfrutes y nada más. Nos estamos viendo. Bien, 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 bien. Okay. Ahora sí. Bueno, el auto parece todo congelado. No sé qué onda. Me gusta que ya no estamos caminando rápido, ahora estamos literalmente trotando. Mirá, hay sangre. Lo metimos ahí, ya está. Caso resuelto. ¿Qué tan abierto está esto, che? Como que se puede ir por ahí. A ver. Como que no hay nada acá. Estaba el cuaderno. Preguntar por Dennis. Anoche me peleé con Dennis estando borracho. Hizo varias insinuaciones contra Ana y Nick. Sobre todo contra Nick. Me retó a que lo siguiera a algún sitio. Será mejor que busque a Dennis y vuelva a reunir las piezas del rompecabezas. Alguien en el pueblo debería poder decirme dónde está. Dennis se comportó como un idiota anoche, fastidiándonos a Nick y a Ana toda la noche. ¿Le habría hecho mucho daño? Ethan es de la vieja cree en la educación. Puede que te perdone por dejarle el bar pata para arriba cuando le pidas disculpas. No me extraña que me lleve tan bien con los mineros, pero me parece que su familia la cosa es diferente. Resulta que a su hermana menor no le gusta que le digan lo que tiene que hacer. Okay. Bien. Señor. Señor. Hola. ¿Puedo caminar con vos? Fachera la gorra, Fachera la gorra. No te dejo. Hola. Leo. Bueno, tengo farmacia. Letrero.
At least the basswood jungle is still standing.
¿Qué tanto puedo ir para allá, Barras. No, barreras. Utilizadas para controlar el tráfico durante la
No luck
celebración
so
del día.
far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Piola.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
Fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
¿Quién es? Antes de dígame, me lo echaré pronto.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you
A
looking
menos,
for?
es obvio que es un chabón cualquiera
For last night.
que se emborrachó y eso.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not
No.
judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like they face the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? Grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
You know you're in Basswood when even the graffiti's about miners.
Es un pueblo de mineros. Entendido.
Didn't used to see this around. Surprised it hasn't been removed.
Hmm. Casa en venta. Jones ya estaba intentando venderla hace 4 años.
Declan always had very clear ideas about law and order, but now he seems to be even more vocal about his convictions.
Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making off with the statue.
No te voy a dejar trabajar. No te voy a dejar trabajar. No te voy a dejar trabajar.
Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making
Bueno,
off
está
with
bien,
the
te dejo
statue.
trabajar. Nada espacial. 50 centavos.
Perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Entrada a la farmacia. Quiero ver un poco antes, todo por acá, antes de entrar a la farmacia. No sé por qué. Espero no haberme equivocado. Ah, pará, acá había un letrero. Que lo vi y lo dejé pasar. El Día del Minero siempre fue el evento del año. Cool. Cita Denmark. Me gusta que los jóvenes sigan disfrutando de los clásicos. Of all things it lost, I miss my man the most. Hey, Joan.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
¿Qué dice?
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
Bueno, no lo manejamos. Estábamos por acá. No, acá está la tienda. Esto ya lo vimos. Supongo que hasta esa barra nos va a dejar como la otra vez. Empleado.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Güey, ¿qué la critica así?
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Los cosos
I was born in Basswood.
de
raised in
esqueleto que
Basswood,
tiene ahí, no sé si son
though I
auriculares o
left
qué.
for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again.
No, parece que es un
if I left.
collar.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. 2 poor to stay, 2 poor to leave.
Che, pero no le pregunto nada.
Slow day so far. But people are gonna swarm the cafe once the celebrations start. I guess it means more tips for me. So it's not all bad.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. Fine with me.
La historia de Basswood. ¿Alguna vez te preguntaste de dónde viene el nombre y cómo pasó a ser un pequeño campamento de mineros a convertirse en el corazón que modernizó el condado de Boone? Visítanos en tu ayuntamiento favorito el 28 de abril para averiguarlo.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big?
Club de figuras, 2
Back when
bocas
this
y media
town
oreja.
wasn't just a dead horse we all
Hay otro
keep
cada pueblo.
kicking.
Qué hijo de puta.
It's like a ghost town sometimes.
¿Se puede entrar? Sí.
Except ghosts bother leaving.
Oh, la música, qué lindo.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
No. Tú no ranqueas, no deberías ir tan cargada. ¿Acaso tengo elección? No, no deberías ir tan cargada.
You know, if you carry fewer things, you tend to not drop as much.
You haven't changed a smidge, have you?
mazo de cartas. Re en paz está el...
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
And what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right,
El
coffee
coso
for
con...
you and hot chocolate for
El
the
buzo que tiene con
Is that
relieve.
a comic about monsters?
It's about tardigrade man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based
Siempre
on
tuvo
a
el pelo
microscopic
corto.
tardigrade. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's going to be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan. Losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now. And
No, amigo, o sea,
far from me to criticize
¿hace cuánto
her,
tiempo que
but
no
these
hablan
last few
y
months, Kathy
la vas a
hasn't been all
interrumpir?
there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Creo que no, tienes toda la razón. No te estás escuchando. Realmente no la estaba escuchando, pero le voy a decir tiene toda la
Of
razón.
course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you,
So
Sam,
happy.
how have you been doing?
A descomponerme lentamente. Bueno, ya sabes, no tengo tiempo para eso. Ah, bueno, ya
It's
sabes.
been... Well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Ok. ¿Qué dice? Es un buen modo de empezar un día con una taza de café. Cristina, ¿quieres hablar?
The cost. Right, so the overhead.
You seem real engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Just balancing the books. Or trying to.
¿Qué tal va? ¿Cuánto tiempo, no? ¿El café sigue estando bueno? Le voy a preguntar sobre el café y
You still
después...
have Basswood's best coffee?
honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
Una franquicia suena demasiado bien, ¿no? Vas a quemarlo para cobrar una franquicia.
I didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me. Have you met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's
¿Dónde
helping
vamos a
me
ir?
with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh,
Qué
dear, I
pregunta.
can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other. Every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
¿Cuánto tiempo, no? Y ahora sí le
How
preguntamos.
you doing? You managed to keep the books balanced?
About as well-balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
¿Cómo era eso?
Sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. It's just been a bit slow the last few years. All over town, really.
I know you'll still be here when the rest of the town is gone. You're too tough.
Maybe. Maybe. But you know us. We always make it through. For
Literal.
example, I thought we'd never have another Miners' Day. But here we are.
It feels strange being back here. I don't think I've been in your cafe in a while.
Almost 2.5 years. Anna kept coming in. You stopped.
You noticed that?
Pobrecitos.
I could tell you 2 dears weren't gonna make it. It broke my heart.
Sounds like you knew before I did.
Gotta have one eye on the customer and one eye on the books.
Ah.
But I really want to keep an eye on the books.
Es re lindo, ¿viste? Los... ¿Cómo es? Los negocios del pueblo, de los pueblos, así como que ya te recuerdan, ya se genera como esa relación. Cuaderno de paisaje. Cristina dando rienda suelta a su sangre italiana. Bandera siciliana. Bandera de mayorista del Mediterráneo. Es la que tiene ahí, mirá. Tipo, si ven ahí, ahí abajo la tiene. No le vamos a hablar porque está ocupada. Empleado.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
You used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring bastard. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
It's quiet.
So quiet there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Pizarras. Examinar. Café. Es muy difícil.
Not very inspired.
A ver por arriba. Que tengas un gran día.
Well, that's not spelled right. Not even close.
Fua. Mi alma es como tu café, negra como el espacio profundo, pero con la suficiente leche casi se puede beber. Tomá.
That's a good one.
Sí, literal. No es propio de Cristina. Si fuera ella, estaría lleno. Bueno, listo. Supongo que nos vamos. A menos que podamos pasar por acá, a ver. No nos deja. Bien. Nos vamos a la farmacia. cheto. Para allá no.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have
Tenía que
seen
intentarlo.
Dennis.
Sorry, no sorry, pero tenía que intentarlo. Voy a hablar con ella y después voy para allá. Tipo, al señor con silla de ruedas.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing.
O sea que
I
está
got a new
ahí.
journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Parece que no fue muy sutil.
Well, I guess I wasn't very subtle, was I?
No, you were not. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something.
Nunca se
It's
cambia
just
la ropa,
this
¿viste?
town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom.
¿Por
I
qué
don't
siempre
like
me da la
school.
opción de
Well, except for science.
interrumpir a la gente? Es como...
When I imagine myself in the future, I just don't. I don't know. I don't see this place or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else.
¿Habrá gente que interrumpe a la
I know
gente?
it's stupid. Just
Abrazo, abrazo,
It's not
abrazo.
stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
Cosas
I've
adultas.
got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Bueno, entro a la farmacia y después voy a hablar con el hombre de silla de ruedas. Yo supongo que el chabón será, tipo, no sé. Lo dejamos paralítico, ¿viste? Casi 15 segundos de carga hubo. Incómodo, ¿no?
Yo, get out the way.
What the fuck? No, disculpa.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
No iba a iniciar una pelea por eso, es como... Re fantasma el chabón.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Silla de rueda eléctrica.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Tara.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition.
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you?
La
It's all
amo.
right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your
Sí,
half-digested
la
food
escucho.
starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, it can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Oh, yes, always.
No. ¿Cómo que no me deja preguntarle? No. calmantes. Somníferos, tomar con precaución. Bueno, no me deja. Como tampoco me deja correr, como que me gustaría ir más rápido en este lugar. Ruta de
Hiking
senderismo.
is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
Qué lindo. Los termos Stanley. Revistas sobre famosos. Postales de Westwood. Tarde de cristal. Hecho más.
Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
Bueno, no creo que ¿con él no se puede hablar? Hugh. Un diploma.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
No recuerdo nada.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
¿Cómo?
How do you figure?
Mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Así mismo
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Ahora ya nos bajamos una cosa
Listen
de
to her
pastilla.
advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
¿Por qué mudarse abajo? No, debería ir.
Oh, stop
No le quiero
bothering.
preguntar eso.
I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Supongo que después tenemos como la opción de, al final, espero tener la opción de... Fui a hablar primero con esta porque esta estaba ocupada, entonces era como...
Hey, Kathy.
Yo, Sam. What can I do you for?
Hola, gente, ¿estás nerviosa? ¿Sobrevivieron? ¿Viste a Dennis? No, ¿viste a Dennis?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? Oh, sorry, I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter.
¿Y si tiene
I feel
razón?
like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
No me digas. Capaz que esta sí, pero a ver si ahora nos deja. No, bueno. Supongo que solo nos queda un lugar por donde ir.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Oh, sí. ¿Qué onda, señor? ¿Qué onda? Show. Para ver qué quiere ir. La iglesia, ¿qué puedo hacer?
Religion's kind of like genetics. If your parents had it, you probably do too.
No te creas. No es tan así, pero bueno. Mira huesos, mantienen con los donativos. Bueno, no voy a leer eso. Este anciano.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answered.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
Es como que, en cierta forma, como que vamos entendiendo el pueblo. Como que teníamos como una percepción del pueblo y ahora entendemos otra cosa a medida que vamos leyendo.
I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
What? No escuché nada.
2. One to hold the light bulb, the other to rotate the planet.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
Quizás es demasiado cerrado. Luego,
That's
muy
pretty
buena.
Yeah, just not
Es very fine.
funny. So, you still want to hear the story?
Claro.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
¿Aún tiene mucha fuerza? No, para nada. Tú lo respetas.
It definitely makes for one hell of a story.
There's heroes everywhere. Heroes who died for what I have. So, I do my part. Feel I owe it to them.
Qué lindo, pues siempre hay como alguien así.
Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Placa. Historia del Monte Guarda. 20.000 hombres atravesaron el condado de Boone para llegar al Monte Blair en 1921, donde lucharon por lo que tenemos ahora. Vale la pena luchar por lo que vale la pena tener. Ahí es donde está la bruja. Tipo, empleador. Lista de minas. Cheto. Señor, dígame algo.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Nada que no pueda mejorar. Puede que un poco.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
Yo. ¿Cómo te va? ¿Cómo te
So,
va, Leo?
How have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
¿Viste venir?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. The cripple takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best.
Trabajando en casi todo el día. Me encantaría hablar si todavía estás aquí. Ana. Ah. Bueno. Bien, aquí estamos cerca. ¿Sí esta chica?
Anna's waiting for me at the coffee shop.
Bueno. Bueno, Encima me encanta porque se da vuelta todo. Wow. Esto no lo vi. ¿O sí? Sí. No.
I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief. Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Hola, hola, bombón. ¿Cómo estás?
Sam, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
I didn't think I would either. But hey, sometimes we surprise ourselves.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
Más bien una bronca. Él se le buscó. Apenas lo recuerdo.
I was so wasted at that point. It's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah. Sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
Sí.
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops. She might do those things, yes. Or she might be someone who you can trust. Who can help.
Yo le voy a decir. Perdón.
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh, nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam, what have you done?
Si no le hubiéramos dicho, tipo, ¿cómo nos enteramos? Esa es la cuestión.
Locked. I should check the back.
My, my. Look what we got here. Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in the newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell. Considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
Me cagué con todo en ese día. Obligame. Nada, me cagué de todo lo que quiera.
I'll leave when I'm good and ready.
Just make it sooner rather than later.
Declan's right down the street.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
Empleado solo.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
Ok, es como que...
Dennis!
¡No!
Dennis. What happened? Who? Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
Todos zombies.
You can do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem.
Ah. ¿Qué dice? Asesinar.
Keep going. You got this.
Como amigo. No lo veo. Acá.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Encima te cambian las letras, es como... Dale, amigo. Está cerca. Acá.
Sam, focus on...
No, no me digas que tengo que volver a empezar. Acá.
Keep going. You got this.
Amigo, estoy retenso. ¿Dónde estás? Dale, acá. Dale, pero no te vayas. ¿Dónde estás? ¡Ah! Amigo, me pone retenso.
Sam, no, don't think about that. Don't let it in. Keep going. You got this.
Estos puzzles son como re... El anterior encima ni siquiera sé si lo hice bien.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Pero bueno, yo creo que el episodio ya se fue como regalado. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Cochina aparece? Acá. Eso.
This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around.
Re loco.
Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? None of these notes are helpful. I should stay focused on where the bullet went. Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? The shooter used Dennis's gun, but I didn't have it this morning. How did I get the blood on me? A blood trail leads off. Someone or something moved through it. Me?
Amigo, la música que pone...
The blood has been disturbed. By what? The blood pooled where Dennis fell, so the body was moved. If I moved it, that's how the blood got on my shirt. Complete picture now.
Creo que lo hicimos mal, ¿ah? No sé si me da esa sensación. Bueno, por lo menos nos salimos culpables nosotros.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis.
Ok.
I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start.
¿Qué es eso? Bien, yo supongo que hasta acá vamos a llegar porque posta que nos pasamos como mucho. Pero nada, por lo menos sabemos un poco de la verdad. Así que nada, nos vemos en las próximas. Vamos a ver cómo continúa todo esto y bastante tenso. Así que nos vemos.